Hello everyone, welcome back to MyFIntelligence. Today we are doing another video of Land a Job. I'm here today, my name is Kat, and I'm also here with my partner Sam.
Hey guys.
And today we have Alyssa here who's going to tell us a bit about how she got a job at Scotiabank in the fraud department. Can you give us a little intro about yourself, Alyssa?
So my name's Alyssa. I'm going into my 4th year in the Rotman Commerce program at U of T. And right now I'm working full-time in fraud at Scotiabank for an internship.
Awesome. Could you walk us through the interview process and basically, I guess, the recruitment process for this internship?
So basically how it started was I realized once this whole COVID thing was happening, I was taking school in the summer instead of working. So I knew I wanted to see if I could do something full-time throughout the fall so that I could get some job experience during this COVID thing, because I figured it's a good time to be a part of something so one-off. So I figured I would apply to some full-time roles and see if anything stuck. So I took a look at the job portal at my university, and I found there was a fraud internship, and it said 4 months, 8 months, or 12 months. So then a couple days after I applied to that, I got a phone call from the head recruiter at Scotiabank asking me questions about the role, why I was interested in it, and then essentially what happened is she goes, "Oh, so you're good for 8 months." And I was like, "No, I am not. I'm still in school. I can only do 4 because I still have a semester left before I can graduate." And then she encouraged that I apply to this different role within fraud that was a 4-month position. So I ended up doing that. So I was referred by the recruiter to apply to this job, made sure that I dropped her name in the cover letter. Yeah, and then I got a phone call for the interview, and it was just an over-the-phone interview. It wasn't scheduled. I just got a call out of nowhere, so it was put me on the spot quite a lot. And then a couple days later, I heard back from the recruiter saying that they liked me and that they wanted to offer me a full-time position.
Very interesting, kind of an atypical way of interviewing. Can you tell us a little bit about the questions they asked you? Were there any technical questions, or were they mainly behavioral?
Mainly behavioral, because any technical skills in this job is mostly working email, Microsoft Word, and then internal Scotiabank platforms that you wouldn't know how to operate until you start working there. So it was all behavioral. There weren't any technicals for this role, and it's also not a financial markets role. So yeah, there were no questions about markets or anything. I believe I was asked why I wanted to work this job, and also there was a tell me about yourself question. That's all I really remember, but there's a little bit more than that, but they were all pretty standard behavioral questions.
What did you do to prepare for the interview process for the position?
I actually didn't, because I didn't know that I would be getting interviewed, so they just called me out of nowhere, and then I had to sort of answer everything on the spot. Awesome. Completely unprepared. So
any tips for students who might want to interview for this role?
At Scotiabank, I would say reach out to Jennifer Sledger. She's the recruiter for the operations and the global operations division at Scotiabank. So she's the one that reached out to me. So I would reach out to, for any job really, reach out to the recruiter where fraud falls under. Mm-hmm. So reach out to whichever recruiter that fraud falls under, and then chat about the different roles, and they'll refer you to a role, tell you to apply somewhere specific. And regardless, it's just good to chat with recruiters, because then you get sort of a better idea of what's out there.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Alyssa, for doing this. We definitely learned a lot, and I hope you guys did as well. If you haven't seen Alyssa's day in the life video where she actually talks about the job, be sure to check out that video. Other than that, thank you so much, Alyssa, for joining us, and we hope to see you soon. Bye.
Thanks, guys. Bye.